This commissioning will also strengthen our bond of communion with the poor in Lawrence, Massachusetts.
I, Natalie Jones, commit myself to be an Augustinian volunteer because I wish to share God's love by serving those in need while striving to work towards social justice.
Because I want to grow both spiritually and personally while learning more about social justice.
Because I want to serve justice for those who deserve it.
Because I wish to build the church outside the church walls.
Because I want to put the needs of others before my own.
Because I'm honored to be able to serve with a group who truly seek to do Christ's work on earth.
Because I cannot fully experience my humanity unless I am enabling others to do the same.
The volunteer program was the brainchild of Father Ray Jackson back in the mid-90s. Father Ray, who had experienced young adults in volunteer ministry in other programs, thought that it was time for the Augustinians to have a program of their own. We look for young adults who have a sense about themselves where there's a confidence that they're going to be self-starters, that there's going to be energy there, and that energy is going to lead them to want to work every day, that they're not going to get discouraged, that they're willing to take a risk.
You're going to be side by side with nurses as they're taking care of sick patients, and you're going to be there working late if there's somebody that needs your attention, and you're going to get up at the crack of dawn if someone needs to wait in a line for the course of the day and you need to get them there before sunrise. You're going to show that commitment.
I'm going into it with an open mind and an open heart, and I just can't wait to get there and experience everything to its fullest.
There's just a moment of joy to be like, I am here. My time here has begun. And you know that I'm only walking this way once.
I think you have to step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself if you want to grow.
I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about the world and grew as a result.
Oftentimes we hear that youth aren't involved in the church, or where are the youth to make change? And then you attend an Augustinian volunteer commissioning, or you encounter a volunteer in Chicago, the Bronx, domestically, internationally, and you see the work that they're doing, and it's a great way to live out your faith and to live and preach the gospel.
St. Francis of Assisi said, preach the gospel. When necessary, use words.
The need that I saw was showing our way of life to young people, and by doing that, serving those who need help.
Poverty, homelessness, disease, those are all ideas and concepts. But after a year of service, they become faces and names.
My time as a volunteer has truly transformed me. I have changed career paths. I have really incorporated the values that the Augustinians have taught me both during my volunteer year and afterwards.
I got a lot of life in 1 year. There was a lot of life packed into my experience, and it's spilling over into the rest of my life, into the life that's unfolding now, and that's really special.
You set out doing volunteer work, thinking about how many lives you hope to change. In 2 years of volunteering, I can't tell you how many lives I've changed, but I know the number is at least one, because my life was changed. You know, people ask me, do you think you'll ever get back to South Africa? I tell them I have to. I left my heart there.
This has been probably the best decision I've made with my young life.
It can make all the difference in the world. And for them, it has made all the difference in the world, both in their life and the life of the people who they touched.
Many, many people are feeling the effects of the Augustinian Volunteers on the south side of Chicago.
It's changing people, forming them in a positive way. You know, faith is integrated into their service. They have an understanding of community. These charisms of the Augustinians are shared with the volunteers. And it's not just the volunteers, obviously, who are changed, but it's the thousands of people every year that are impacted because of a volunteer working in their community, living in their community, serving in their community, being a part of that and sharing part of themselves.
It's an unbelievable program that continues what Augustine himself wanted. People coming together, living together, searching for God together, and serving the people of God. It's a beautiful thing, and I hope it will grow to many, many more places.
They have proven to me that they can change the earth. They can change the way people think, the way people feel, and in that process, it changes them.